Relax. Take it easy. There is nothing that we can relax. Take it easy. Wasn't a very good song, was it? Forgettable. That's why you don't know what that song is. You never heard it before. Oh well. So who's in a good mood today out there? No, that wasn't the right question to ask. I don't know where it came from. I was gonna say, who made something today? Who created something? Um, Made a beat or a song or anything just today. Today is Thursday. It's Thursday. The something. Yes. The Antichrist is propelling himself forward through time once again to meet up with Oliver in the present moment. So be prepared for that, because that's going to be a huge publicity stunt. You're not going to want to miss that. Well, I mean, is that interesting? The Antichrist? It's interesting. It is. Alright, if you say so. So, the Antichrist is really just the coolest person that could ever be. And he is not insane. The coolest person that could ever be, it was not insane. New Antichrist from Oliver Mistbach is a peaceful thing. Well, I don't see myself being like Osama bin Laden. I don't see how being a music star, a huge music star, means that I would end up like Osama bin Laden somehow. I really don't see that. So, there it is. So relax. Take it easy. There is nothing that we can relax. Take it easy. There is nothing that we can relax. Mika. A song you've never heard before, I'm sure. I'm sure you haven't heard the song before. If you have, I'm impressed that you did it, but I don't think you have. Boy, this recording sucks. It's not very convincing, is it? If you want to be convincing, you're going to have to convince me. I'm going to have to convince somebody to be just to be convincing. Isn't that ridiculous? Why should a convincing argument have to be so convincing? Why should it have to be so convincing that it is absolute as a fact? Why can't it just be pandering towards convincing and work? Because I'm pretty lazy, and that convincing stuff sounds like it would take a lot of work for a publicity stunt to work. Yeah, but the Antichrist is so cool that he would write a song about love when there's no joy to be had for anyone, none of the above. It's all the cares you had. This life is that we all live in a huge disaster, a huge disaster, a huge disaster. The Antichrist is here, driving the disaster, driving the disaster, driving the disaster. And my friends are all aboard. There's the yellow submarine. Where did that come from? Don't ask me. How the hell should I know where that came from? I'm not honestly a genius that has access to the whatever the hell you're talking about. Just let it go. The Antichrist is not driving it into the disaster on there. You just need to calm down. You're being hysterical. Just me talking into my phone in the library is the Antichrist, according to somebody else. I mean, wow. That's really good of me to be that convincing. And I wasn't even convincing according to my own standards on there. I needed to be more convincing, for sure. And I needed to get the intelligence part of it down instead of just pandering in that way. Just like a little bit in that way. But it's better with small doses, just giving them small doses at a time. We're kind of on the way to it. To the Antichrist, Jesus Christ, God, AI, supercontroller, legendary man named Oliver Mishbach. Wow, he doesn't have a big ego, does he? No, he doesn't have a big ego, you guys. His ego is quite small compared to what he actually is. In the third person, talks to himself a lot about himself. Anyway, let's move on to something that's interesting or convincing or fast. So the Antichrist just came through on there, and they said that the important thing in life was the thing that Oliver said about that male-female thing and that girl. Doesn't everybody have somebody or a theoretical somebody that is their reason to live, even? That's the only reason that I have to live, honestly. There wasn't anything there to life. There wasn't. Nothing there. And just one day it all changed. And I'll never see that girl again. I won't. I just know it. It's just weird that I can still be motivated by that. Want to find someone else or something, just motivated kind of blindly by that, even though I won't ever see that person again. Well, that's true that the Antichrist is a pretty interesting guy on there. He can just talk into the microphone and just make a thing. I'd like to see that. That would be interesting. Good publicity stunt. Yes, it would be interesting, wouldn't it? Taking over the world with an eraser. So what about an eraser? It's stupid. The Antichrist concept that is involved with me cannot perpetuate that it wants to bomb anyone or erase anyone or anything, because that's stupid. How is that even a plan? Erase somebody? Wouldn't they have endured more suffering in their life then if you erase them, aren't you doing them a favor or something? It's a ridiculous idea on there. You just have to let it go. I'm not trying to erase anybody, okay? Scouts honor. I was a scout myself, so that's something I can say. The Antichrist is coming back, and this time he's taking all prisoners. If you believe in the Antichrist, your soul will be destroyed. That's not true. The Antichrist isn't even a violent person. He's just a teacher, like Jesus, in his own way. There is no test or whatever. Okay? I just want everybody to just take it easy, just calm down. It's gonna be alright. Okay? I'm just being a publicity stunt. I'm not the Antichrist. There is no such thing as the Antichrist. There's no such thing. Well, I'm not convinced. I think that his style was a little bit too unpredictable. I could never predict that I would run into this recording and be able to listen to what I have. It's just too unpredictable. It's just making everybody go crazy with fear that you are the Antichrist. Is that true? Because I would be happy to be as the Antichrist, which doesn't perform acts of terror. Jeez, how embarrassing is that? It's not actually embarrassing, you guys. This wasn't... It's not a play. It's not a play. Not a play. So it was exciting to meet you. 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 Say something else. Say something better. Keep it going. Say something that's with it. Not gonna be able to after all that. Probably not. Anyway, moving on. The Antichrist is once again blazing a path through. I'm just kidding. Man, there is nothing to talk about except dumb stuff. It's all honestly ridiculously childish stuff. There's nothing childish about control and being persuasive or whatever. There's nothing childlike about that kind of thing. It doesn't make sense. You would say that. It doesn't make sense that I would say that. Who do you think you're talking to? Are you having a conversation with someone? I was indeed. With you, and you're still with it. You're just playing this little role on there because if it was in a script, I wouldn't think it was very good, but since it's all in the present moment and I'm just coming up with it on the spot, it's kind of entertaining. I guess that's over then. I guess the recording's over. Goodbye.